If you run a Discord server, learning how to set up permissions and roles is one of the most important things you can do. Roles help you organize your community, control access, and make sure the right people have the right permissions. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to create a role, set permissions, and assign that role to a member step by step. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more Discord guides just like this. Alright, let's get into it. First, open Discord in your web browser and go to your server. Once you're inside, look to the top left corner and click the server name. This opens the server menu where you can access all of the main settings for your server. From here, click Server Settings. This is where Discord keeps the tools for managing roles, channels, moderation, and more. Inside Server Settings, find and click Roles. This section is where you can create and manage every role on your server. A role in Discord is basically a label that can also come with special permissions, colors, and access levels. For example, you might create roles for admins, moderators, VIP members, or their different community groups. Now click Create Role. Discord will generate a new role for you and you can start customizing it right away. The first thing you'll want to do is enter a clear role name. Choose a name that makes sense for your server so members and admins can easily understand what the role is for. After that, you can choose a role color if you want the role to stand out visually. This is optional, but it can be really useful when you want to quickly identify members with certain permissions. Next comes the most important part, which is setting permissions. This is where you decide what the role can and cannot do. Carefully look through the permission section and only enable what is necessary. For example, if this is a moderator role, you might allow things like manage channels or manage roles, but you should always be cautious with powerful permissions. Giving too many permissions can create security issues or accidental mistakes, so it's best to keep roles limited to what they actually need. Take your time here and review each permission before saving. If you're building a server from scratch, a good habit is to create separate roles for different levels of access instead of putting everything into one role. That makes your server easier to manage as it grows. Once you've set the role name, color, and permissions, click Save Changes. That creates the role and applies your settings. At this point, your role is ready to use. Now let's assign that role to someone. Go back to your server and find the member you want to give the role to. Click their profile or their name to open their user options. Then click Roles. You'll see the list of roles available on your server. Click the role name you just created and the check mark will appear next to it. That means the role has been assigned successfully. Once the checkmark appears, the member now has that role and the permissions that come with it. Depending on the permissions you selected, they may now be able to manage channels, moderate the server, or access specific areas that regular members cannot. And that's the full process for setting up Discord permissions and roles. You created a role, configured its permissions, and assigned it to a member in just a few steps. This is one of the best ways to keep your Discord server organized and secure. If this video helped, please give it a like and subscribe for more simple step-by-step tutorials. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.